Hello, my name is Mike Johnson. I'm taking you on an inside and outside video tour of this 2017 Toyota Sienna Limited all-wheel drive premium. This is top of the line Toyota Sienna with four-wheel drive, 2 keys, power doors. From the remote control, you can open or close the power doors. It's a little windy, so hopefully it's not too noisy. Power doors on the left and right and rear. Opens and closes. So you can close it as well from the remote control. Take a look inside and you notice this also has the lounge recliner seats, Blu-ray disc player. It's got a big Blu-ray screen here to watch Blu-ray, DVD, or video games. So you can actually take like an Xbox One or a PlayStation 4, these newer video game consoles, and play them through the video entertainment system. There's actually 110 volt power, or you can bring an inverter, plug it into the available cigarette lighter ports, and get 110 volts that way at a higher current. So you can run your video game consoles in here no problem, plug them into the HDMI port, and watch your movies or play your video games. And someone can actually play a video game or watch a movie at the same time because it has a split screen capability. So if one side of the family wants to do one thing and the other side, and while the kids or whoever is in the back playing video games and watching movies, the driver can still listen to the stereo up front because you give headphones to the people in the back. It does come with a full set of wireless 2-channel headphones, so channel A and channel B depending on what you're watching. Now this is a limited, so it has dual sunroofs, power sunroof, front and rear. It's got a big parade sunroof and a front tilt and slide power sunroof. There's various buttons to operate the power doors. If the power door is closing, there's a pinch sensor that if a little arm or leg is stuck in the path, it will interrupt the motion and protect the body apart. Fold flat seats. There's enough room in this van to haul cargo. I've on more than one occasion with Siennas have hauled 4x8 sheets of plywoods. These actually hold more cargo than a pickup truck, and you can close the hatch with 4x8 sheets of plywood in there, or 10 or even 12-foot long sticks of pipe or lumber. 4x8 stud will fit in there no problem. A 10-foot 2x4 stud would fit in there, 2x6s. You can carry lumber from Home Depot. That's something that you need a roof rack with a pickup truck to do, but you can do it no problem in this van. Now these call these minivans, but of all the minivans you can buy, this is one of the biggest, largest capacity minivans, and it's one of the only ones you can get with all-wheel drive. The big deal of all-wheel drive I'll talk about in a minute, but let's get out of the sun and the wind. It's a hot day. Go inside, we'll take a look inside. So we're going to take a look inside. This has the lounge reclining seats. So there is a release lever. Seats slide forward for easy access to the rear, or they slide back. They're on these tracks. It's been this way since 2011. This is a global system. Toyota uses it in the United States as well as in other countries on different model Toyota vehicles. One of the advantages, you can put the seats all the way back, and then you have extra leg room in the center row seat. So if it's just 4 of you taking a long trip, no problem. Or you can fold the seat down. You can haul 4 people, 5 people, and cargo. So it's 4 people in cargo, 5 people and less cargo, 6 people with 1 seat folded, or 7 people and cargo with no seats folded. So it's a very versatile minivan. You cannot seat 8 people in the Sienna Limiteds, or the all-wheel drives don't have an 8th seat. Why? Because of the weight of the drivetrain for the all-wheel drive. They don't offer an 8-seat all-wheel drive. For that, they'll be happy to sell you one of those Sequoia big SUVs for more money, or a Lexus for a lot more money. Now this is a full Blu-ray player. We have a Blu-ray disc of both in there. The older minivans, they could only play DVDs, so then you had to buy a multi-pack, Blu-ray plus DVD, etc., etc. But these do support Blu-ray and DVD, or if you have one of them, if you want to buy 4K, you can get a portable player and plug it in the HDMI port. It's pretty cool. Play all kinds of stuff in here with HDMI capability. And this has 5.1 surround sound system with a subwoofer. It's nice and clean inside. It's a nice van. And I mentioned it has a parade sunroof. So from the parade sunroof is a slide open sunroof. So if you're going to be in a parade, you can stick your head right out the sunroof or close it off. And then it has the privacy shades to keep the sun from shining in. Power operated sliding doors, all the doors as I showed you earlier in the video. Privacy shades, so you can open these up and latch these up. The privacy shades, when you got little car seats in here, the little ones can't turn their heads to avoid the sun, or they don't know to, like older people. So those privacy shades are a little bit helpful for that. It is also privacy glass, so the glass is actually tinted. And this has something called Driver Easy Speak System, which has got speakers. It's like an intercom PA system, so you can talk to the people in the back seat. So with the rear Blu-ray player, we have the 5.1 surround sound system, which makes it sound really awesome. So I'm going to explain that again. It comes with headphones. There's a full set of headphones, so your people in the back can listen on the wireless headphones, channel A, channel B, listen to the movie, and watch in the back while the driver listens to the music in the front without headphones. Or you can play it through the whole car stereo system. It's totally up to you. It's a very good quality picture. And then this nice dark interior. Everybody, if they want to read a book instead, they got lights which can enable or disable from the driver's seat. When they're enabled, you can turn them on, but if somebody back here forgets, you can turn it off from the driver's seat, the master control. They have a separate air conditioning for the rear, so you have 3 zones of air conditioning: driver, passenger, and rear seat passengers. Works really good. And then this has a split screen capability, so you have different settings on the remote. You can make the size small, wide, or ultra wide, or you can put it in different positions. There's a split button, so you can split it. So like movie on the left, game on the right, or push split again. Movie in the center, movie in the right, game on the left. So the right audio video input, it's up to you. So you have the capability to watch 2 sources at the same time, which is very nice. Up on the front, we have a premium sound JBL audio system with navigation, and there's live traffic, as we have red, yellow, and green on the freeways to show the traffic conditions. Has 3D view for this year, for 2017. HD radio, and it's a JBL premium surround system in this vehicle. 3 air conditioning zones, so separate temperature controls if you want to adjust it. Sometimes the sun is shining on one side and that person is getting more heat than the other, so they may want to put it cooler, you know. Low mileage. Current odometer reading is 19,978 miles, so this has less than 20,000 original miles, and this has the new high-tech 3.5 engine with an 8-speed transmission. Big change from previous years. This has the 8-speed automatic transmission for much better gas economy and also more power, a lot more power. This is much faster than a 2016. So this is a 2017. We're going to take a look at the engine in a minute. I'm going to open the hood to remember. We're going to go back outside and take a look at that. It's in good condition. It is under warranty. This van is a pretty good price that I'm offering it for, considering that a brand new one sells for about $54,000. So go buy a brand new Sienna with the same all-wheel drive limited premium options. You're expect to pay about $54,000 to buy it and drive off the lot. And so we're coming in a lot more affordable than that for a van with less than 20,000 miles on it. I want to keep the movie short. We do have heated seats. The Blu-ray player is located in the dash. You have a USB port. You have 12-volt power here. You have 12-volt power in the rear. Also has a built-in 110-volt power input source, so you can plug in a laptop or a cell phone or whatever. There's red, yellow, and white video inputs, but it also has an HDMI input up in the front, so you can plug in the video game consoles. These little hooks are these plastic grocery bags, so the kids can have their trash bag looped over the back of the seat, so they can throw their trash straight into it rather than throwing it on the floor. Let's open up the rear, take a look. This does have floor mats with it. Floor mats are here, and then there's another 110-volt power outlet right here, another 12-volt power outlet as well. The all-wheel drive does not get power folding third row seats. That's another weight restriction. They get manual folding seats, so it's really easy. You just pull the lever, fold right into the floor. These flip over, put them right back up in seconds. It's super easy, no stress, no strain. Folding and adjustable headrests. A center position seat belt stows away in the ceiling here, so it's out of the way unless you need it. You get a side cubby right here for extra cargo capacity of stowing items. My wife has a van very similar to this. We've had one since 2012. She likes it. It's extremely useful. That's what she drives. She drives one, and we own it, but this one is for sale. Up on the front there is a conversation mirror, a wide angle convex conversation mirror that doubles as a sunglass holder. Power sunroof controls up here, power door controls, rear door controls, your interior light master off, door or turn them on. Because it's a limited, it has a SOS system capability, so you can subscribe to the SOS system, which is kind of like General Motors has OnStar. If the car gets in an accident, the SOS system can call for help even if you can't. That might be really good to have if you live in places where you have to cross, you know, windy roads and things like that. If you go sliding off in slippery conditions or something and you become disabled, the car can call for help all by itself potentially in these remote locations. But in the city, you can just say, hey, how do I get to this place? If you forget your cell phone or something like that, it has its own capability. Now for 17, you have a heated steering wheel, so the steering wheel heats up, and this has the premium convenience package. So this has rain sensing windshield wipers. So there's actually a sensor up on the windshield. So like when you drive through a car wash or a rainstorm, the windshield wipers will come on and wipe faster as necessary or slower as necessary. Fully automatic if you're set to automatic mode, or you don't have to use them. But I just took this thing to the car wash earlier and the wipers came on as soon as the car got wet. That's really useful if you drive through places where the rain is, all of a sudden it's raining like crazy and all of a sudden it's not. They'll go slow, medium, or fast automatic. Pretty convenient. And this has automatic high beams as well, so you can leave the high beams on all the time in auto headlight mode. And if other cars are approaching, it'll automatically dim the high beams, so you won't blind anybody. And that's important because this one has HID xenon headlights. A lot of them don't have that, but part of the premium convenience package, you have HID xenon headlamps. They're extremely bright white light, so at night when you're driving you can see colors really well at night. Extremely useful. Much better headlights than some of the older, even some of the limited premiums didn't have HID headlights. So this new engine is called the D4S V6 3.5. Okay, it looks a lot different. If you go open the hood of a 2016, it's not the same. 2007 through 2016, 9 years, they had a different engine. This is a new engine, completely different, a lot more power. So when you hit the gas, this thing takes off. It has dual types of fuel injection. It has port fuel injection and direct injection, and it does that for clean emissions. So the engine burns cleaner than the old engines. It uses less fuel and it has a lot more power. So the gas mileage is up for 2017. The power is up for 2017, and it's still a 3.5 engine, just like the 16, but the engine design is quite a bit different. And these have not had problems. They've been around for a couple of years and we're not having problems with the engines. So that's a good thing. There were a lot of improvements made to the engine, mechanicals and things like that. So I don't want to get my video too long. I should also mention we have Bluetooth hands-free phone calling. So when you buy this van before somebody else does, you get in, you hook up your phone the first time by syncing the Bluetooth, and then from then on, if a call comes in on your phone, you don't have to touch your phone. You just press answer or hang up right here on the steering wheel. That's answer or hang up, and then your music will stream wirelessly to the premium sound, so you can listen to all your favorite tunes. When you get in, it'll automatically sync to the phone in your pocket or your purse, and you're good to go. This is so advanced that even will show you the speed limit on the display. So when you're driving down the road and the speed limit's 45 but you don't see any signs, it'll show 45 miles an hour right here in the center of the dash. That's extremely helpful. And if you're going over the speed limit, it'll outline it in red. So that's very useful as well. All kinds of features that you can access from these new menus. They changed the interior in 2015. They changed the engine in 2017 to new designs. And the 2018s look a little different. They're a little wild looking. So some people don't like the new ones, but this has the same engine as the 2018 and same transmission. So this is a hot year to get, and it's black. Whether you're going to be an Uber driver with your black limousine here for the Uber system or just for your own family, this is a very nice vehicle to get. Less than 20,000 miles on it. Another feature they have is LED eyebrow daytime running lights. Very cool feature. Makes it noticeably different from earlier versions. Very nice. My name is Mike Johnson. Give me a call. 951 681-2101. Thank you.